Greetings from the Arcturians, Prophet Muhammad and Hazrat Aisha, Prophet Muhammad's wife Aisha. Now, I know I'm looking a bit rough, as usual, because, as usual, I am under heavy spiritual attacks, non-stop, continuous spiritual attacks through black magic, witchcraft, sorcery, and devils and demons and negative spirits being sent at me. So basically, I'm still under heavy spiritual warfare. But then again, that's what the true and real prophets and messengers of God have to go through every time. We have to go through this severe spiritual warfare with the devil, devils, major devils, demons, and their human minions. And this lifetime and this time around, it's my turn, because this time I've been sent by God as a prophet, as a prophetess, as a messenger. So this time around, I'm the one going through heavy spiritual warfare. And also, doing this work, there's always new people coming in, especially Muslims. And, and then they start attacking me spiritually through black magic, witchcraft, sorcery, and using jinn, iblis against me. And whatever else they're getting up to. Because in my previous video, as I said, Archangel Michael, he's Archangel Michael for Jews and Christians, and he is Farishta Mikhail for Muslims, was warning me about new people attacking, and that there were 10 new Muslim men from different Muslim countries attacking me after I did the promotion of my video. I think that was Prophet Muhammad and Aisha movie promo number 2 video. And also then I promoted my next video titled Prophet Muhammad is Back. And whoever is keeping an eye on my comment section, you'll see the kind of response I'm getting, even if it's only a few comments, whatever. But you can see, people are still laughing at me. Muslims are still laughing at me, which again is nothing new for me, Well, it's like I don't even know what to say anymore, because they are so ignorant. They're not even realizing that if they're laughing at me, they're laughing at their own prophet, Prophet Muhammad, as well, because Prophet Muhammad is here with me too. And also that they're laughing at their prophet's wife, because I am the reincarnation of Hazrat Aisha, Mu'mineen Aisha for Muslims. So they're laughing at their own prophet, and they're laughing at their prophet's wife. It's like more Abu Jahals. That's what Prophet Muhammad called Abu Jahl, which means father of ignorance. So it's just, we're back here and we're just having to encounter more Abu Jahals in the 21st century as well. It's like nothing has changed. The same ignorance is still there. So I'm looking rough as usual because I am under heavy spiritual attack day and night, all throughout the day, all throughout the night. Because obviously there's the devils and the demons and the dark side and their human minions. And then there's, the Muslims. Not all the Muslims, obviously. I'm not saying all the Muslims are attacking me. No, they're not. I'm just saying the Muslims who are spiritually attacking me. And then more and more of them keep coming in, and the new ones keep coming in and keep attacking me spiritually and keep doing black magic, witchcraft, sorcery, death magic even, to kill me, to get rid of me. Again, not realizing that if they're trying to kill me, they're not just trying to kill me, they're trying to kill their own prophet, Prophet Muhammad too, because he's inside this body as well right now. His soul, his spirit, which is ruh for Muslims, is inside this body right now too, with my own soul, who is the reincarnation of Hazrat Aisha, Mu'mineen Aisha for Muslims. So all these Muslims especially who are trying to, they are throwing a lot of black magic and witchcraft and sorcery and death magic even to kill me. And this is just the Muslims I'm talking about. I'm not even counting the ones, from the dark side and from the secret society who have been throwing all kinds of black magic, sorcery, witchcraft, including all kinds of death magic at me for years now. So I'm not even bringing them in. That's still going on as well. So I am under heavy spiritual attack by several parties, by many people simultaneously at the same time, day and night, all throughout the day, all throughout the night. This is why I've been looking this rough for years now. So whatever, I guess my appearance or my looks or what I look like does not really matter as long as I get the messages out. Because my primary job here is to be a prophet, a prophetess, and a messenger. So what I look like doesn't really matter as long as I get the message out. Because as I said, I'm the one who's been sent this time. God, Allah sent a woman prophet or a prophetess and a messenger this time. And of course, the Muslim world will have a big, massive problem with that too, because they've been lied to in terms of Prophet Muhammad being the last prophet. So no one's coming back. None of us are coming back. Even Prophet Muhammad himself isn't coming back, because that's what that lie means, right? That even if Prophet Muhammad wanted to come back himself, that he could not come back himself because Muhammad was the last prophet. So no one's coming back, and even Prophet Muhammad isn't coming back. Like Prophet Muhammad himself isn't coming back either, because that's what that lie means. And that's why I'm having to go through so much spiritual warfare and attacks and spiritual attacks, and I am fighting with devils and demons and negative spirits here as well. And I wasn't gonna say all this, but hey ho, it's just I'm still going through it every day, every night. But what I wanted to say is, what I just wanted to come on quickly and say is that I'm getting intuitive messages regarding Robert Spencer, who's watching me, who's watching us. But I'm not going to disclose what I'm getting at this point. But What I have done here is that I've got his new book that came out this year in 2024. It's called Muhammad, a critical biography. So it's a book on Muhammad, a critical biography. And I've got that as an ebook and I've just started reading it. And just want to share something here quickly with Robert Spencer, who is watching, but also, with anyone else who will end up watching this video from me. With anyone else? I mean with everyone else who will end up watching this video from me as well. And speaking of going through spiritual warfare and all the black magic and witchcraft and sorcery that I am having to go through now, let's not forget that Prophet Muhammad had to go through this as well in his time, because it is written in history that black magic was done on Prophet Muhammad, and that part of the history is true. Black magic was done on Prophet Muhammad. And now that I'm back here, and also Prophet Muhammad is back here as I walk in, black magic is again being done on us and being thrown at us, and even death magic. And on me, longer than Prophet Muhammad, or before Prophet Muhammad came into my body as I walk in, I've been going through spiritual warfare longer than him, or before his soul, his spirit, or his ruh came into my body or walked into my body as I walk in. Now this is another thing that's too spiritually advanced for most Muslims to even grasp. And that's why no one's understanding what's going on here with me. And when I say, oh, Prophet Muhammad is here with me too, but hey ho, I've got to tell the truth. Whoever will be capable of understanding the truth, or grasping this truth, will hopefully understand it. If not now, then maybe it'll start sinking in over time. And whoever will not get it, and whoever is incapable of grasping this truth about Prophet Muhammad being back here as I walk in, then they won't understand. And there's nothing I can do about that. That's just ignorance. And even Prophet Muhammad had to deal with a lot of ignorance in his time. So as I said, it's just history repeating itself with me too now, and with us, both of us again. Because the same ignorance is still lingering, especially in the Muslim world and with the Muslims. Now, again, actually, you know what? No, that is what I'm saying. I was gonna say again, not with all the Muslims, but maybe not with all the Muslims, but I think I can still say with most Muslims, if not with most Muslims, with many Muslims, the ignorance is still lingering. And even when I'm back here and we're back here and we're bringing out the truth and we're breaking down all the lies told on Prophet Muhammad and told about Prophet Muhammad, as well as Hazrat Aisha, Prophet Muhammad's wife Aisha, Muslims are still not getting it. So this is what's happening again, because the same ignorance is still lingering, especially in the Muslim world. And Muslims are refusing to learn. Like, I'm here, I'm back here, Prophet Muhammad is back here, we're both back here. But, instead of trying to learn from us, and again, I'm not saying this about all Muslims, but I'm saying this about the Muslims who are coming in contact with me online, through my videos. And then all they can do is just laugh. All they want to do is just laugh at me instead of learning from me and instead of learning from us, because all they see on the surface is just a woman sitting here in front of the camera. That's all they can see on the surface. They don't want to see anything more than that. They don't want to learn anything. And they certainly don't want to learn anything from a woman, especially when these are Muslim men, because, well, we know, what Muslim men or most or many Muslim men are like towards women in general anyway, gender prejudice, gender opposition and gender prejudice and all that, etc., 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 and how women and Muslim women are treated by most, or if not most, then many Muslim men. Like how they treat women in general. It's like, they don't even see us, I don't even want to say as equals, because that's like, never mind that. But they don't even see us as human beings. Okay, I need to stop babbling. What I was going to make this video for, actually, and I was only going to make a quick video. Now, going back to that, I just started reading Robert Spencer's book from this year called Muhammad, a Critical Biography. And I was on this page where it says, where he's giving a timeline, and he's titled it an imprecise timeline. And then, I go to the timeline and it's saying 569 or 570, Muhammad is born. 595, Muhammad marries Khadija. 610, Muhammad receives his first visitation from the angel and his first revelation of a portion of the Quran. 619, death of Khadija. I'm getting right now that Khadija is around me too. Khadija's soul spirit, her ruh, is around me too. Okay. Hello, Khadija. Greetings, Khadija. Wow. Okay. That message just came through. Right. 619, death of Khadija. 620, Muhammad marries the 6-year-old Aisha. The marriage is consummated in 623. And as I was reading it, I got an instant no. Like Prophet Muhammad gave me an instant no. Let me just finish this off. Okay, still in 620, Muhammad's night journey to Jerusalem. So that's the timeline he's giving. But let's go back to the point where he says Muhammad marries the 6-year-old Aisha. The marriage is consummated in 623. And I got an instant no regarding that from Prophet Muhammad. Because it's saying Muhammad marries the 6-year-old Aisha and the marriage is consummated in 623, which means what? If this is happening in 620, Muhammad marries the 6-year-old Aisha, and then in 623 the marriage is consummated, which means only 3 years later the marriage is consummated, which would make Aisha to be what, 9-year-old? Or 9 years old. So we're getting the 6-year-old Aisha and we're getting the 9-year-old Aisha age here, in terms of Muhammad marrying her when she was 6 years old and then consummating the marriage with her when she was 9 years old. And I am getting an instant no from Prophet Muhammad regarding that. So then what does that tell you? And this is not a dig at Robert Spencer. He's just, you know, just giving what is written in history. And I've Googled some stuff quickly as well regarding the age of Aisha, and it's like different ages are being given by different people or scholars even. I don't know, but it's like there's the age of 6 years old, there's the age of 9 years old. I think I even read 10 years old somewhere, and something like that. And I don't remember the other ages I saw being mentioned. But this is the mess that has been created when it comes to Prophet Muhammad and Hazrat Aisha. And now we are back here to clean up this mess. But who's listening to us? And who's believing us? And then all these Muslims who keep coming around and they just keep laughing at me. Not realizing that if they're laughing at me, then they're laughing at Hazrat Aisha, Al-Mu'mineen Aisha, their Prophet's wife Aisha, and Prophet Muhammad being back here as they walk in and being back here with me, that they are laughing at their own Prophet. Like, isn't this ironic? Like, this is the irony of this situation that we're having to deal with supposedly our own people called Muslims. Our own people are laughing at us because they cannot grasp what's going on here with me and with us, because they're ignorant. It's just the same old ignorance that is still lingering in the Muslim world and with Muslims. Anyway, and on top of that, they are still refusing to learn, and they're certainly having a problem learning from a woman because that's all they can see. When they see me, they're just seeing a woman sitting here, and they don't want to learn from a woman, especially misogynistic Muslim men who are misogynists. There's plenty of them in the Muslim world. And, all they see on the surface here is a woman sitting here, and they don't want to learn from a woman. But that's all they can see on the surface. They cannot see Prophet Muhammad being here too with me, because that's not here on the surface. He's not here on the surface, right? Because you cannot see our soul, our spirit, our ruh inside this woman's body. So all you are seeing is a woman sitting here, because you can only see on the surface, because you cannot see the soul, the spirit, or ruh underneath this woman's body. Okay. Right, that's enough for now. I'm gonna go back to the reading of Robert Spencer's book that came out this year in 2024 called Muhammad, the Critical Biography. I'm gonna go back to reading his book, and maybe I'll come back and talk to you guys later. Over and out.